Thank you for accepting me on this platform today. So, as Mama C said, yes, I am Benji. I grew up in Ghana, then I moved to London, lived in Scotland, moved back to London, moved to the States, came back, and in the last 12 years, I've been living in Switzerland. I came here to work. I'm actually in the corporate world as well as the motivational life coach or life speaker, which I do as well. In fact, that is my heartbeat. My heartbeat is to see people do well and get better and also live their dreams. So I thank you. Before we start this, I want us to just take a chill break. It's Saturday today. It's raining outside. You might hear some heavy downpours. It's seven. What time is it? 7:42 here in Switzerland because we are 1 hour ahead.
Yeah.
But I want us to do something. You've been going about your day busy, hustling and bustling. You may have a lot of things on your mind. And I just want us to spend a few minutes together to travel on the journey of meditation. Mama C already mentioned it. It's not nothing mambo jumbo. It's really very simple. And so I want us to travel on this journey of inner peace and self-love. We go through a lot of things, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, and sometimes we don't know how to react. We don't know how to bring ourselves to that place of peace, that place of calmness. So, however position that you may be or you are, either you're standing, sitting, laying on your bed, it doesn't matter. I will please urge you that let's close our eyes for just a few minutes, breathing in through our nose and exhaling through our mouths. So close your eyes or you can still have it open. As you do this, travel through your mind and go to a place of peace, a place of calmness. It can either be a place in your mind that you go for peace. I usually travel in my mind to the seaside where the waves are so quiet. Sometimes I go through in my mind to the forest, a place that are woods that I hear birds chirping. And that in that solitude place, I find peace, calmness, self-love. I expect to receive it. So as you breathe in and breathe out, you are focusing on these places. It can either be a place in your house where you go and relax yourself, a place that you go for self-reflecting. So breathe in and breathe out. As you're doing this, you are emptying yourself. You see, when you open your heart, you feel connected to yourself and others and to the world, and more profound in a very beautiful way. As you breathe in and out, focus on the center of your heart. I know some of you have either never done this or it's a struggle for you to even meditate. So I'll just say to you, relax. Relax, be at peace. Relax the muscles in your forehead and even have a smile on your face. Just as how when you fall in love, you always have this smile on your face. So as you keep on doing that, breathe in and breathe out. You can also focus on God. Sometimes when I'm down, when I have setbacks in my life, I go before God, I lay down before Him. Sometimes as a child, I see myself laying on His lap with my head down on His chest. I visualize this. And in that moment, I just feel the love oozing out of Him. I just feel this peace, this calmness. See, to feel powerful and peaceful, it is very important that we love ourselves first, with all our imperfections, with all the things that we love to change about our lives, with all the things we are concerned about in us, to see the balanced side of ourselves and look both inward and outward in how beautiful you are, to see the things that you are good at and places you are stronger and more powerful. Self love and peace is a way of being balanced in the more deep and profound way. And as we love ourselves, it allows us to love others in the same way, with more compassion in the innermost part of our being. And as we begin to love others, we also love the world and the surroundings and appreciate what God has given us. Love is what we are in the core of our heart. When we strip away all the layers of past pain, hurt, or trauma that we have experienced right from childhood to where we are, love and peace is our nature and our true self. See, it is a mindset, it's a mindset shift. You tune into the third light of the all things are possible God, and He will give you that peace and that love. So, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for the Lord God, He is with me. He said, His rod and His staff, they do comfort me. That is where I find my peace. As we bring this to an end, it's a place that you can always go to when you were down. You can use this for family issues, for your work, relationship issues. You can go to that place of meditation. Pick a subject and focus on it in the positive way. Thank you. Thank you for this time together. Thank you. So, without much ado, I will get straight into today's topic. Mama C, how many minutes do I have? I see time is gone. Hello? I think she disappeared again.
30 minutes. Can you hear me?
Okay. Right. I'll try and be as quick as I can. I've prepared a lot of notes. I have my, I love to be prepared. It's very important for me to do that, regardless of how big the crowd is. If it's one-on-one, I do with a lot of people. It's so important for me to prepare. So please bear with me. I have my laptop on as well, so I will start the journey now. You see, I grew up in a very happy middle class home with both parents and sisters. I was the only male. I had a half brother, but he didn't stay with us, so it was me and my sisters at home. Everything was going on great until my dad passed away. Now, when I say my dad passed away, not physically, he passed away emotionally. He wasn't visible in my life anymore. This was my hero that I turned to. I looked up to him so much. When my dad came home, anytime he would whistle for me. And regardless of where I am or I was, as soon as I hear the whistle, I know daddy is looking for me. But I lost this because daddy had found love somewhere. I was 13 years old, and just imagine that you look up to your dad and now he's no more, and I had to be the father of the home. So we go from a happy home with so much momentum to now a setback. It was such a painful moment in my life. My mom was going through, my sisters, but being the male and looking at my hero who has disappeared. Then my older sister had traveled, so she wasn't with us. So it was me, my other half sister, and my younger sister, and together with my mom. In fact, we were in a funk, as some people will say. And as I said, I had to be the father of the house. So a tragedy, life disturbance, a life interruption had hit us pretty bad, and we didn't know what to do. My mom was asking questions. How did she get here? How did she allow this to happen? And she started now playing the blame game and being a victim because her husband, that she has gone through so much with, had left the house and she was on her own. I get emotional when when I'm telling this story. You see, so we all had to now reset and plan our comeback. I remember my mom involved pastors, and there was a prominent figure. This all happened in Ghana. My dad was the head of the Presby Church. There's a secretary for the whole of Accra, if some of you who may know Accra. So he was quite a prominent figure.